Up next on Lion TV, we have a story with Jacob Shoei about our very special students who are studying from abroad, and news and announcements from around campus.
And me, Sophia Neighbors, with all that's going on in the MLB playoffs. All that and more, Lion TV starts now.
Hey there, Cersei. Hi, I'm Landon Marino.
And I'm Anna Calkins. Let's hear some of today's announcements.
The SHS food pantry is opened. If you are in need of food outside of school, the SHS food pantry can help. Bags can be picked up in any of these rooms. Ms. Edelman, room 306, Ms. Joyner, room 321, Ms. Davis, room 101, or Ms. Cook's room 110. You can also talk to any of these teachers and they will make sure you get a bag.
The SVAB will be given November 9th beginning at 8 a.m. Students interested need to sign up in the counselor's office before November 4th. The testing locations will be determined on a later date based on the number of participants.
ASUBB will be on campus November 9th through November 10th to enroll current students for the spring semester. Please continue to watch announcements for those locations that will be announced closer to the date.
Former White House Press Secretary Sarah Sanders has raised $2.1 million over the past 3 months in her bid to be Arkansas's next governor. Sanders' campaign said that the latest contributions brought her total fundraising haul since she announced she was running in January to more than $11 million, which is most that has been raised for a governor's race in the state.
Russia Defense Ministry said a Russian warship on Friday prevented a U.S. Navy destroyer from what it described as they attempted to intrude its Russian territory waters in the Sea of Japan. Incident came as Russia and China conducted joint naval drills in the area and follows other dangerously close encounters involving Russia and Western warships. It appears to reflect Moscow's intention to raise the stake in deterring the U.S. and its allies from sending their ships and missions near Russian waters, as relations between Russia and the Western are at post-Cold War low.
The police departments around the U.S. that are requiring officers to get vaccinated against COVID-19 are running up against pockets of resistance that some fear could leave the law enforcement shorthanded and undermine public safety. Police unions and the officers are pushing back by filing lawsuits to block the mandates.
Have you had the opportunity to meet one of our new foreign exchange students?
No, I haven't had the pleasure yet, but I hear Jacob has some incredible information about the students.
Most years, Cersei High School has had the opportunity to host foreign exchange students from around the world. We caught up with a few this year to see how they're adjusting to life in America.
In
their home countries of Spain and Germany, school is very different than it is here in America.
In school, one thing I've noticed is that in Spain, teachers come to your class, so you have your class and you spend there the whole day unless you go to the lab or something like that. But here you just move to the teacher's class and classes are like way smaller than they are in Spain.
School in Germany is more difficult. Like for example, in our math class now, I'm in Algebra 2 and we do stuff we did in 7th grade, so it's more difficult in Germany.
I found it easy by now, but I've noticed that here, if you want to study hard and get our A's and everything, it's hard to get them, but it's easier to pass. In Spain, there's a lot of studying, a lot of work to pass, but here I think that to pass, you don't have to work as hard as you have to in Spain.
Your email table.
However, school isn't the only difference about America.
Most of the houses here only have 1 floor, and usual living homes in Germany have like up to 6 floors.
I really like food in Spain. Food here is fine, I like it, but I like it more in Spain.
I miss public transportation as one of the big things. Like here in Germany, you can go everywhere by subway or by bus, and here's just nothing.
Despite these contrasts, Mel and Liam have found that life in America may be easier than they thought.
She made it really easy for me. She told me how to join most of the clubs or the teams. I mean the tennis teams. She made it easy for me.
At first, I went into soccer conditioning, and I was involved there very well. And now I'm on the wrestling team.
I've made friends since the first day.
I like the people here. They've been very welcoming. Like also when I don't understand a thing, they tell me I can ask and all that stuff.
While our foreign exchange students still have some things to get used to about our country, they can soon hopefully feel like they're right back at home. Now back to the news desk.
Wow, thanks Jacob for those awesome details.
No kidding. I had an idea what being a student from a different country was like.
Me either. Well, next up we have Josh with our weather updates.
Today it'll be partly cloudy with a high of 82 degrees with a 5% chance of rain. The winds will be going south at 12 miles an hour with a 67% humidity. The sun will rise at 7:17 a.m. Tonight it'll be cloudy with a low of 60 degrees and an 18% chance of rain. The winds will be going southwest at 5 miles an hour with a 87% humidity, and the sun will set at 6:25 p.m. On the almanac, the last 7 days the high has been 74 degrees and the low have been 44 degrees. The monthly average was 4.70 inches and the month to date was 3.56 inches. On to the 5cast. Thursday it'll be mostly sunny with a 75 high and a 49 low with a 5% chance of rain. Friday it'll be partly cloudy with a high of 73 degrees and a low of 54 degrees with a 15% chance of rain. Saturday it'll be partly cloudy with a 76 high and a 57 low with a 24% chance of rain. Sunday it'll be partly cloudy with a 75 high and a 59 low with a 24% chance of rain. And Monday it'll be a high of 76 and a low of 63 with a 30% chance of rain. Looks like it'll be mostly cloudy up until Monday next week, and we'll have those thunderstorms rolling in. Back to the news desk.
Thanks for those updates, Josh.
Landon, my tummy is quite rumbly. What's for lunch today?
For lunch we'll be having chicken spaghetti, breadstick, tots, green beans, peaches, chocolate bear grams, apple, and milk.
Sounds tasty. Make sure to thank our awesome lunch ladies for all the hard work they put in every day.
I sure will. And it looks like it's time for our sport updates.
That's right. I wonder what news Sophia Neighbors has for us.
Happy Wednesday, Searcy High. In local sports, the Searcy Lion football team went onto the road to play the Pine Bluff Zebras. Searcy would crush Pine Bluff 61-28, putting Searcy's record at 4-3 and the Zebras at 1-5. Their next game will be played here in Searcy as they go against the 5-2 Jonesboro Hurricanes. The Searcy esports team played Lead Hill in League of Legends last week, winning 2-0. They will go against Hass Hall Academy this week in hopes of keeping their undefeated record going. In national sports, Week 6 of the NFL started with many exciting games happening. Some include the Jaguars beating the Dolphins for their first win of their season, 23-20, the Chiefs getting a much-needed win against Washington, 31-13, the Cowboys beating the Patriots in overtime, 35-29, and the Steelers barely beating the Seahawks on Sunday Night Football, 23-20. The NFL's next game will be tomorrow, where we see the Denver Broncos travel to Cleveland to take on the Browns on Thursday Night Football. In the MLB, the playoffs are still going on with 4 teams still looking to win it all, with the Braves playing the Dodgers in the NLCs and the Astros playing the Red Sox in the ALCs. The winner of each series will play each other in the World Series. Also in the MLB, St. Louis Cardinals manager Mike Schilt was fired last Thursday due to philosophical differences. During his 4 years as manager with the St. Louis Cardinals, he was able to bring them to the playoffs 3 of the 4 years and had a record of 252-199. Well, Cersei, that's all the sports updates I have for you guys. I hope everyone has a fantastic Wednesday. Now back to Landon and Anna at the news desk.
Thanks for those sport updates, Sophia.
Well, that wraps up this episode of Lion TV. Don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel, Searcy High Lion TV.
And follow us on Twitter at Lion TV, Instagram at Searcy Lion TV, and Facebook at Searcy High Lion TV. Signing off, I'm Landon Marino.
And I'm Anna Calkins. See you Friday, Cersei.